Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday morning. So let me ask you a question here. Regardless if you're a prepper, regardless not, but I mean, just in life in general, okay, in your normal everyday life, if there's a month or a year or wherever that you can't pay your bills, is your solution, hey, honey, let's go open another credit card to do it? Of course not, okay? That's about as stupid as you possibly get. You can't borrow your way out of debt. It doesn't work that way. Okay? Yet, for decades, that's what the US government has tried to do. And of course, now what we have going on is the debt ceiling, the maximum amount of money that the US government is allowed to borrow. Well, obviously, we've hit that. And unless Congress raises the debt ceiling, says yes, we'll allow ourselves to borrow more money. I mean, talk about the fox guarding the hen house. We won't be able to pay our bills come Friday. Okay, I mean, come Friday, because as of Friday morning, if we don't raise the debt ceiling, the government shuts down. Now, personally, my answer is good. Shut it down. I don't care. And I understand there's probably people on here that are going to go, oh my God, no, we can't do that. Okay, but please hear me out. Now, when the government shuts down, that does not mean everything shuts down. Okay. Here's the funny part. In a government shutdown, essential government offices stay open. Hear me out again. Essential government offices stay open. The ones that close are the non-essential offices. So here's the first question I pose to you. Why does the government have any offices that are non-essential? I mean, that's literally. So again, we're going to close all the offices on Friday if we shut down that we don't need. We'll just keep open the ones that we do. Why the hell do we have offices open in the first place that we don't need? Oh, gee, that's right, because we like big government. Okay, I'm going to give you a quote, and this tells you everything. I got to find it again because I just moved it here. But this is from the American Federation of Government Employees Public Policy Director Jacqueline Simon. Okay, this isn't some talking head on the media or whatever. This is from the way I'm reading it, the union leader for public policy for government employees. Okay, quote. It's not only the federal employee who suffers when there's no paycheck on payday. Their landlord doesn't get paid. The credit card company doesn't get paid. The utilities don't get paid. They don't get to go to the grocery store and buy groceries a lot. Their landlord doesn't get paid. Gee, really? Because of all the other wonderful plans we've had going on for the last year and a half where, the landlord hasn't got paid? Now you're worried about the landlord getting paid? I'm sorry. No. Okay? It doesn't fly like this. You can't tell the landlords forever, gee, I'm sorry, you're screwed. We're in the middle of a lockdown, and therefore we're just going to give everything to everybody for free, and you're not getting paid. But now when it affects you, you're like, oh my God, we got to think about the landlords. Bullshit. Okay? Blow it out your ass, lady. All right? Screw them. Now, here's things that are going to be closed. Like I said, maybe it's going to affect something. National parks, probably closed. Okay? The IRS, parts of it closed. Okay? Here's stuff that won't. Okay? Food stamps keeps going out. Okay? Social Security keeps getting paid. No problem. Border protection, Border Patrol keeps getting funded. In-hospital medical care keeps getting funded. Air traffic control Good. Law enforcement. Good. Power grid maintenance. Good. Those are essential to me. Okay. Gee, I'm sorry, we can't fund the studies for homosexual cicadas in Mississippi during the shutdown. Oh, poor baby. I don't care. Okay. Now, I'm not a fan of Mitch McConnell by any means. All right. I think he's completely become a rhino. However, he is a very smart man. Okay. And you obviously by now know my feelings on Pelosi and Schumer. But, I'm sorry. You want to use your savior's comments? Elections have consequences. Guess what? You got the House, you got the Senate, you figure out how to pass your craziness. You want to tie raising the debt ceiling to this $3.5 trillion or $5 trillion socialist manifesto that you want to pass that is so full of wasted money and pork, and everybody's saying no. And I love all these people. Oh, there's 80% of the public that thinks Build Back Better is good. 80% of what public? Who are you surveying? San Francisco? Okay. 90% of the United States thinks this is freaking stupid. Less than half the people who voted for Biden, not even a year ago, still say they would vote for him. Okay? Trust me, the American public does not want your agenda. Okay? Now you're going to fight in between yourself. You're not going to pass the small plan that already passed the Senate. Not that that's any good either. And you're not going to be, unless it's attached to the $3.5 trillion waste of money. Okay, so the moderates and the communists, i.e., progressives, are fighting amongst the Democrat Party. They can't get their own shit straight, and they're going to try to blame it on the Republicans. I'm sorry, you have both houses of Congress and you have the White House. You want to do this, you pass it, so we can all put the blame exactly where it's going to be. For decades, the Democrats have been the party of tax and spend. And the Republicans have been the party of smaller government and restricted spending. And I don't want to hear any shit from anybody who goes, oh, well, Trump did this because of, he added so much money to the budget in 2020. Yeah, okay, yeah, because we were in freaking COVID, and I'll bet you every damn person didn't have a problem cashing that stimulus check you got. Okay, so I don't want to hear that either. But, you want to shut the government down? Please do. Why should we just take on more and more and more and more and more debt so our kids and our grandkids can suffer with all of this crap? Let's take care of it now, all right? Let's default on the debt. Does it think any other country gives a rat's ass about defaulting on paying us? Look at Evergrande. China, well, we're going to default. Okay, we'll pay all our Chinese investors, but we're not going to pay our overseas investors. Who's the majority of those? Oh, yeah, that would be the United States. Okay. Nobody else gives a shit. Screw them. Oh, gee, Janet Yellen. Well, that'll cause a recession. No, dumbass, you've already caused a recession with your idiotic policies, okay? You taking a look at what inflation is, and don't give me your bullshit numbers of 3% or whatever it is. Walk into a damn grocery store and go look, okay? Let the damn government default. Let people start being liable for their own decisions again. Let the government try to figure out how to spend money like the American public, like the world's public does. You spend what you have. You don't borrow your way out of debt, okay? We don't need to borrow any more money as a country. None, nada, zero. We don't need to be, Gavin Newsom? I want $19 trillion or $19 billion or something like that to house Afghan citizens. Screw you. You wanted them here? You pay for it. Don't take it out of the people's paychecks, okay? We didn't ask for this. If you want to donate to that, go ahead. But Why the hell should I pay for something like that when I'm 100% against it? Granted, I don't live in California, but you know damn well that money's going to come out of my taxes and your taxes, even if you live in North Dakota. Okay? No. It's time that, and this better happen on Thursday. They better say, hell no, and let it all go, and not cave at the 11th hour and go, well, we had to do it, otherwise, blah, blah, my daughter's, niece won't get paid because, her job is at the EPA, making sure that, spotted frogs are okay. I don't freaking care, okay? We got enough other problems in this country. Let's keep essential government stuff open. The end, okay? All the non-essential stuff, by definition, is non-essential. We don't need it. Get rid of it. End of story. Pinball out.